Breaking news. Today, August 31, 2025, marks a moment many thought would never come, and the news is shaking the financial world. The Iraqi dinar has officially revalued, sending shockwaves through global markets and sparking celebrations among holders everywhere. For years, this community has waited, speculated, and hoped for this exact moment, and today it is finally real. The new exchange rate of the dinar is now set at an astonishing $3 per IQD, transforming what was once considered little more than a speculative gamble into a massive financial opportunity. The excitement is undeniable, and the ripple effects are just beginning. The Iraqi dinar's transformation is not simply about numbers on a screen. It's about years of patience finally being rewarded. Investors who held their currency through countless disappointments now find themselves sitting on what can only be described as life-changing value. Imagine holding a 25,000 dinar note, once worth very little, and now discovering it converts into $75,000 in US dollars. Families, retirees, and everyday collectors are suddenly facing opportunities that were previously unimaginable. This is no longer the realm of rumor or speculation. This is official, confirmed, and already rolling out inside Iraq. The world is watching history unfold. Inside Iraq, the impact is already visible. Businesses are recalibrating, banks are updating their systems, and citizens are experiencing an immediate rise in purchasing power. Salaries and pensions, long stretched thin, now carry far more value. Groceries, fuel, and essential imports are becoming more affordable as the strengthened currency reduces dependency on outside currencies like the US dollar. For Iraqi families, this isn't just about sudden wealth. It's about dignity, stability, and renewed hope in their financial future. It's a transformative shift, not only for investors abroad, but for everyday people in Iraq who now see their national currency respected again. For holders outside of Iraq, the process is unfolding step by step. While the rate has been confirmed, many international banks are still updating their systems and verifying compliance procedures. This means that patience is still necessary, but the reality of the revaluation is beyond doubt. Holders are advised to safeguard their notes, prepare proper documentation, and only use verified, government-approved platforms when the time comes to exchange. The temptation to rush into risky online offers is high, but experts warn caution is critical. A careful, step-by-step approach will ensure the full value of this extraordinary change is realized safely. The timing of this historic move has sparked considerable analysis. Why now? Observers point to several key factors. Iraq has achieved unprecedented political stability compared to years past, with improved governance in key regions like Baghdad and Basra. This newfound calm has allowed economic reforms to take root, drawing international confidence. Beyond oil, Iraq has invested in agriculture, infrastructure, and technology, diversifying its economy in ways that reassure foreign investors. By strengthening regulations, building foreign reserves, and tightening control over inflation, Iraqi leaders have created an environment ripe for this bold financial adjustment. The revaluation is no accident, it's years in the making. The scale of this change is almost impossible to overstate. A single 1,000 dinar note, once worth pennies, is now valued at $3,000 USD. A family that saved 100,000 dinars years ago now finds themselves holding the equivalent of $300,000. Larger investors are suddenly looking at multi-million-dollar windfalls. For many, this event represents not just financial gain, but vindication. They endured skepticism, ridicule, and endless rumors, yet those who stayed patient are now seeing results on a scale that surpasses even the most optimistic predictions. The phrase life-changing is no longer hype, it's reality. The psychological impact of this revaluation is equally profound. For years, the Iraqi dinar was dismissed as worthless paper, mocked as a collector's oddity or speculative fantasy. Today, it stands as a symbol of resilience and national pride. Iraqis themselves see their currency finally respected, while investors abroad recognize the payoff of faith and patience. This transformation is more than economic. It is cultural. It restores confidence not only in the dinar, but in Iraq's place within the international community. A currency once associated with hardship is now being celebrated globally as a ticket to renewal and financial transformation. The global financial system is already adjusting. International banks, corporations, and trading partners are recalibrating their models to accommodate the sudden rise of the dinar. Countries with strong trade ties to Iraq, including the United States, China, and Turkey, stand to benefit from Iraq's increased purchasing power. Multinational corporations see new opportunities to expand operations, while foreign investors are preparing to pour capital into Iraq's strengthening markets. The ripple effects of this revaluation extend far beyond currency exchange. It could reshape trade flows, investment patterns, and regional economic dynamics in profound and lasting ways. But excitement must be tempered with realism. Dramatic changes in currency value always bring challenges. Critics warn that exporters may struggle as Iraqi goods become more expensive on global markets. Others raise concerns that sudden consumer wealth could spark inflation if demand outpaces supply. Transition periods also carry risks of confusion, delays, and even opportunistic scams. Yet Iraqi officials emphasize that the move is backed by years of preparation, large foreign reserves, and international support. This is not a reckless gamble. It's a carefully calculated step to restore Iraq's economy and reintegrate the country into the global financial system. For individual holders abroad, discipline is essential. Experts recommend securing your currency, keeping all